What makes me happy in my work is when I actually have a seed of an idea, and I take that idea and I launch it. It gets out there. And then, on top of that, expand upon it. That's, I think, one of the things that excites me about Jet Republic, is because I get that there's a seed of an idea that started years ago, and I can duplicate some of that. And that's what got me excited when I started to see how and why this would work so well. And because of that, I know that I can play a part in expanding on that idea, because I can duplicate parts of it that I am privy to right now. And that's what excites me about my work, is when I can expand upon a good, if not a great idea. When I'm in front of an audience, that's when I really take flight. I find that I have tons of intention and the power to actually really get across to not just the entire group, but also to the individuals in that group, to have them feel like I'm speaking with them. And to transfer that same kind of intensity, that same type of attention to a one-on-one platform, that's something else that I do well. Because people really trust me. They trust me being in front of a group or be in front of them one-on-one. And they trust me fairly quickly. And I think the reason for that is because I'm genuinely me. I'm genuinely me, and I actually just communicate to them in the way that they need to be communicated to. So I take flight at the best when I'm myself, when I just genuinely want to communicate with people, and I can be doing that in front of a group of 2 people or a group of 2,000 people, or that one individual that needs my time and attention at that point in time. One of the advantages that I've given to teams that I've been a part of is leadership. Whether I have title leadership or just by my actions only, I'm looked upon as a leader. Regardless, I've chosen the path of leadership from when I was a little kid. And I think that's what makes it fun for me, because there's a challenge to being a leader. And people depend upon you. And that ignites me. That gives me even a greater commitment to whatever the task is at hand. Organization, action, genuine energy. These 3 things together formulate what I call practical enthusiasm. Because there's a lot of people that can get very enthusiastic and excited about an idea or a concept. And I do that. I get very enthusiastic about a concept that I identify with. But one thing that I find is different with me is that I choose to organize what has to be done, and then with my genuine energy, which I'm fortunate to be blessed with for my entire life, to be able to take that sense of energy and enthusiasm and then direct it on that path of organization with that enthusiasm driving me forward. And hence why I call what I call practical enthusiasm. And that really typifies me. My ability to listen to my clientele and really discover what their needs and wants are, this is one thing that qualifies me for selling to affluent clientele. What I mean by that is the wants are what typically gets them to the door. They have a want, a desire for whatever it is that I'm selling. No bones about that. Because many times when selling luxury goods, it's not a need, truly a need. But the need that I discovered is the actual need to be serviced well, optimum service, and to be well taken care of, be it themselves individually, or their family or corporation. And when you actually look for the wants and the needs and satisfy those things, that's key. But you got to be able to listen to find those things out. In order to succeed in that environment, it was necessary for me to be very attuned to their needs, to how to service them, to how to take care of them, and how to give the optimum service. Anything that I've been involved with, I've always done my best to know my product inside out and backwards, so that I could actually give them the tip of the iceberg, but if they demanded more of what's underneath, I could actually deliver that as well. And they can respect you because you have that same level of knowledge about your area of expertise. And that's many times how the relationships towards a sale started for me, is from knowing my product. If there's one thing that I've consistently done from my early 20s working in sales, is I've always focused on giving my client an experience. And I think that's one of the #1 things that an affluent person desires, is an experience. They can get whatever they need and want, but the thing is that what they truly desire are experiences. And if they came into my fine art auction or anything that I've been involved with, I made sure that they left with a memory, with an experience that they were going to passionately express and share with their family, their friends, their peers, even their co-workers. And it is an experience that these people are coming for, more so than almost anything. And that's another thing that I've been very capable of creating, is an experience. These are the things that I feel qualifies me to sell to affluent clientele and to represent such a premier brand as Jet Republic.